Hello and welcome to Webb Sports Machine. I'm your announcer tonight, Adam Brown, and alongside me in the booth in a few minutes, Zane Naylor. Well, ahead of the time, we'd like to thank Lucas Oil Stadium and all Hoosier Heritage Conference athletic directors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Well, this is Week 4 IHSA football, Game 2 of the Hoosier Heritage Conference Horseshoe Classic between the Rushville Lions and the Mount Vernon Marauders. Rushville will be kicking off to start off the second game. If you missed the last game, it was a great one. Shelbyville pulled off the upset over Pendleton Heights, ended up winning 17-14. They kicked a field goal with about a minute 30 left. And down on the field, we're getting ready and set to kick off. And the kick is away, and it's a short one. Recovered by the Marauders, went out of bounds as soon as he got it. Ball's going to be spotted at the 28-yard line. Keegan Johnson with the recovery. He's a 5'11 sophomore. So first down, Marauders. Marauders have a record of 1-2. Rushville also 1-2. A lot of men on the line of scrimmage for the Marauders. Got to the outside, gain of about 6 yards on the play. So 2nd and 4, ball on the 34. Reverse right. Got to the outside, and he has room to run. He's going to break away from everybody on the field, making it 6-0 just inside the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Marauders scoring on a great play. Rush was by number 24, Tyler Dix, making it 6-0 early. And the kick sails through the uprights, making it 7-0 Mount Vernon. 11-12 left in the first here on Webb Sports Machine. And we'll be right back with the kickoff. And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. I'm your announcer, Adam Brown. And now alongside me in the booth, Mr. Zane Naylor.
We're happy to be here, Adam.
If you missed the last touchdown run by Tyler Dix, got around to the outside on the reverse and took it for about 70 yards for the touchdown, making it 7-0 Mount Vernon. Both teams come in with a 1-2 record. Kick is away, and it's a beauty. Return is brought down by number 20, Brayton Shannon. Great open field tackle. So ball now on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10, Rushville. Tried to cut back across the field, gain of about 6 yards on the play. Rushville is a team that's been in the Hoosier Heritage Conference for some years now. This will be their last season in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. They're not as big as the other teams in the HHC, and they're a 3A school, which is very hard to compete. It's a very tough conference. So like I said, this will be their last time matching up with Mount Vernon as it comes to conference play. Brought down in the backfield, loss of about 2 yards on the play. So 3rd down, 4 yards to go, just over 10 minutes left in the first. Clay Tressler drops back. Must have been some confusion on the play. One of them had the route wrong, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Punt unit's going to come out onto the field. Set back to return. It's the man that had the great run earlier in the game, number 24, Tyler Dix. Kick is up, and it's a short one. Ball is going to be spotted on the Lions side of the 50. So kind of like a full house offense. Tries to go deep, and he hooks up with number 20. Actually make that number 26, Dan Warner. He's kind of just threw it up as a jump ball pass. Just let him go up and get it. So Mount Vernon now ball on the 13-yard line. And Dix is in for it. Actually, Anthony Burnett gets his first touchdown of the game, making it 13-0. Marauders out on top, and this game is getting ugly in a hurry. 9:33 left in the first, already a 2-score game. Back to kick. Number 3, Logan Justice. The PAT is up and it's good, making it 14-0 here on Webb Sports Machine, and we'll be right back with the kickoff. And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. It's already a 2-score game. Not even 3 minutes into the first quarter. Tyler Dix and Anthony Burnett both scoring rushing touchdowns. Kicks away, and again, it's a nice kick. Caught at the 6-yard line. Brought down just past the 25. So after the 3 and out, Rushville's going to try and get some yards this time. At least take some time off the clock, because right now this is getting to be a very, very ugly game in a hurry. First and 10 Lions. Pass is complete over the middle to number 82, Isaac Sliger. Back in the shotgun. Pass is overthrown. Pass was intended for Ashton Wilson, 6-foot senior. So second down, 10 yards to go, ball on the 41-yard line. Handoff left, and he stopped after a 2-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 8. In between games, I had a short conversation with Delta coach Grant Zagunda. Zagunda informed me that one of the star players for Delta on defense, number 33, Clay Fullenkamp, has been sick for the last few days. Not quite sure if he's going to go tonight against New Palestine. But last year he was our leading tackler. He's definitely been a force on defense this year, so remember that going into tonight's game. Pass is complete, but not enough for the first down. Make it 4th and 4. Tyler Dix back to return. Already has one big play on the night. Punts away, and he kicks it out of bounds. So another short kick. Ball is going to be spotted right around the 35. So again, this flashy offense that the Marauders have, already up by 14 early. He's coming out on the field for the 3rd time tonight. Pass is complete again. Big gain. Pass was completed, number 86, Ross Hook. Rushville has got to change something very fast.
They are slipping very quickly into a bad depression that will last the rest of the game if they don't change their attitude towards this field.
So Tyler Dix actually make that Anthony Burnett breaking away, still not going down. I tell you what, these Marauders are just moving up and down the field. It's almost like they're playing against a scout defense. Now 1st and goal, ball on the 6. Handoff up the middle. For the first time tonight, Mount Vernon has not got a lot of yards on those plays. Now 6:56 left in the first. So now second down, ball on the 7-yard line. Handoff right, and he's going to maybe punch it in the end zone, and he does. So Anthony Burnett, his second TD of the night, making it 20-0 Mount Vernon. Just a bit over halfway done with the first quarter. So a team that 1 week ago in Rushville almost pulled out a win against Shelbyville, got beat in overtime, is now getting blown out. 6:29 left in the first. PAT's good, making it 21-0 here on Webb Sports Machine. And we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Today we'd like to thank one of our sponsors, Mike Wright of State Farm Insurance. Mike Wright of State Farm Insurance is a proud sponsor of today's Horseshoe Classic, featuring all of the Hoosier Heritage Conference teams. At Mike Wright's office, you will receive the best when it comes to taking care of all of your insurance needs. Visit Mike today online for a free quote at www.insuredright.com. That's insuredwright.com.
Thank you, Zane. And back to the action is 21-0 Mount Vernon out on top over Rushville. 6:29 left in the first quarter. Yes, I said first quarter. This game is turning ugly very fast. And Rushville has got to change up a lot of things on both sides of the ball in order to stay in it. Back to return, Ashton Wilson. Kind of a squib kick down the middle. Fall on at the 26-yard line. So Rushville have had 3 possessions, 1 first down. Now ball on the 26. That play is stopped in the backfield. Loss of 2. Make it 2nd and 12. Gain of about 5 on the play. Going to bring them 2nd down and 7. 5:45 left in the first quarter. So Clay Tressler back in shotgun. 2 wide receiver split. Pass is complete for another first down. Ball on the 41-yard line now. So we're starting to see some signs of life from the Lions. Drops back to pass. Had a lot of pressure. And this pass is completed. Went through a couple hands of the defenders. And Ashton Wilson comes down with it. Wilson's a 6', 165 senior. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 37. So for the first time, Rushville's on their side of the 50. Pass is incomplete. It's going to bring up second down.
So that's what we call them now. That's kind of what you were calling the guy last Sunday, wasn't it?
Now Rushville in the I formation, second down. Play action, got away from the defenders, has some room to run. So he was hit in the backfield, picks up about 8 yards on the play, just shy of the first down. He's got a timeout by Rushville. 4:09 left in the first. Mount Vernon already up 21-0. And we'll be right back with more action.
We'd like to take this time to thank one of our sponsors, Right Way Collision Repair. The sign says Right Way Collision Repair, but you may not realize they also have mechanical technicians. They can work on shocks and struts, mufflers, brakes, everything from oil changes to diesel performance and engine overhaul and replacement. So when you think of Right Way, think of more than just the fender benders. Think of full-service automotive care. Visit Wade and Christie at Right Way Collision Repair in Albany for your collision and mechanical needs. And while you're there, stop in and say hi to Blue, the shop dog. Call 765-789-6995 or visit rightwayauto.com.
So back to the action, 3rd and 2. Ball on the 29. So he picks up the first down and more. Forward progression is going to take him to the 21-yard line. So just as soon as you think Rushville is trying to get something going, there's a holding penalty called on 3rd down. It's going to make it 3rd and 17.
This guy's got enough sponge in his belly. He would pull his pants up. That guy last night was rocking.
So 3rd and actually make that 13. Ball right on the 40. Pass is complete, 1 yard shy of the first down. So they won't be able to move the chains, but I assume they'll be going for it on 4th, already down by 21. Going with the power T offense, going to try and just get 1 yard on this play. That's all they need. And Tressler picks up just enough for the first down. Actually, make that Kyle Tague picked up the first down. Tressler was on the sidelines with an injury. Now back out onto the field, 2:44 left in the first. Deep pass, incomplete, overthrown by about 5 yards. Pass was intended for Sean Valentine. Valentine's a 6'2", 160 senior. So second down, 10 yards to go. Tressler drops back to pass. Overthrows him by about 10 yards. That'll bring up third down. So third and 10, ball on the 25. Pass is picked off. This might be a big return. He's brought down hard by the man that threw the interception, the quarterback, Clay Tressler. So after the interception, it's going to be Mount Vernon ball on the 21-yard line. 2:11 left in the first, already up by 21. So Burnett finds a way to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now second and 10. Burnett already has 5 carries for 94 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I don't know who he said tackle, but that's the guy that hit him first, hit him last.
So a run by Tyler Dix picks up about 9 yards. Works out great for the Marauders, having 2 runners that can get big yards on any down, and Tyler Dix and Anthony Burnett. Now third and short, ball on the 31. So Tyler Dix trying to break away, brought down at the 50-yard line. Burnett outright with the sweep, has room to run. And this kid is putting on a show right now. Snap ball on the 38-yard line. First and 10 Marauders. Might be the last play of the first quarter. And that will wrap up the first quarter of action. Star of the show right now, Anthony Burnett, has 7 carries, 115 yards with 2 touchdowns, putting Mount Vernon up 21-0. And we'll be right back with a word from one of our sponsors.
Hi, this is Marcella with Carpets Plus Color Tile. At Carpets Plus Color Tile, we don't sell paint or lumber, we sell flooring. We have the largest showroom in East Central Indiana, full of top name brands of carpet, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic tile, laminate, and area rugs. So before you go to the big box store, stop by Carpets Plus Color Tile for the best service, prices, and selection in the area. That's Carpets Plus Color Tile across from the Muncie Mall on Broadway.
And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. It's a 21-0 game right now. It's about to start the second quarter. Mount Vernon out on top over the Rushville Lions. Mount Vernon has the ball on the 28-yard line, second down and 2 yards to go for the first. So counter right. And I tell you what, these Marauders are putting on an offensive display right now. Ball was ran in by Alec Lohman, a 6-foot junior, making it 27-0. Just one play into the second quarter. Mount Vernon set back to kick the PAT. And it sails through the uprights, making it 28-0 here on Webb Sports Machine. Mount Vernon is putting on an offensive display. Their leading rusher right now is Anthony Burnett. Mentioned it just before we went to break before the first quarter. He has 7 carries, 2 touchdowns, 115 yards.
You know, Adam, we're really happy to be broadcasting here from Lucas Oil Stadium tonight. It's amazing what you can do by broadcasting on the internet, and it's amazing how far this technology has come. You know, in 2002, the average internet user spent 46 minutes a day online. Today, the average internet user spends 4 hours a day online. Beach Media, the parent company of Webb Sports Machine, and Webb Sports Machine want to help you reach your customer goals, and they want to help you do that by reaching them online. For sponsorship and advertising opportunities, contact Kyle at 813-245-0476.
Thank you, Zane. And back to the action. 11:54 left in the first half. 28-0, Mount Vernon up over Rushville. And on offense, they are not letting up one bit. And Rushville is having a terrible time trying to stop anything that the Marauders are doing. Fair catch called by McKinnon Flannery on the 17-yard line. Guess you can't really turn it over if you call a fair catch, but neither team has used a timeout. 28-0 Mount Vernon. First down, Lions. Draw up the middle for about 4 yards. Going to bring up second down and 7. Defense showing some movement up front. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7 now. So just under 11 minutes left in the first half. 3rd down and 7 for the Lions. Ball right on the 20. Pass is hauled in by number 16, Sean Valentine. Made a one-handed catch, reeled it in for the first down. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 34. Drops back to pass. Pass is caught, but he's brought down as soon as he makes contact with the ball. Going to be spotted at the 47-yard line. First and 10 Lions. Draw up the middle, and nobody was fooled on that one. Loss of about 5 yards. Actually make that loss of 7. So now 2nd and 17. Pass intended for Brandon Wilson. Going to bring up 3rd down. Draws back to pass on 3rd down. Keeps it himself, picks up about 4 yards. He's way short of the 1st down, so the punt unit's going to come out onto the field once again. Tyler Dix set back to return. Dix already has 1 rushing touchdown on the night. Punt's going to roll its way out of bounds at the 11-yard line, so good field position. Actually, great punt, bad field position for Mount Vernon. 8:49 left in the first half. So 1st and 10 Marauders. Burnett getting to the outside, has room to run. So 1st and 10, ball on the 29 for the Marauders. Counter to Tyler Dix, and he is off to the races. Breaks away from number 1, Brandon Wilson, for the touchdown. Now Tyler Dix in the end zone for the 2nd time today, making it 34-0. So Tyler Dix and Anthony Burnett really leading this offense today. Both have 2 touchdowns. PAT is going to make it 35-0 here on Webb Sports Machine. Bringing you live coverage of the Horseshoe Classic here at Hoosier Heritage Conference Day. And we'll be right back with more action.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by The Barn Lot. The Barn Lot is your shed and carpet headquarters. The Barn Lot offers sheds, barns, cabins, and carports. They offer rent-own, no credit check, and free delivery. The Barn Lot is located on Meeker Road in Muncie at the 67 bypass. Call The Barn Lot today at 813 245-0476.
So 35-0. Mount Vernon out on top over Rushville. Rushville has shown zero talent on the defensive side. Really zero on the offensive side also. Can't get anything going on either side of the ball. And Mount Vernon is just running left and right all over these Lions. So I'm hoping things change around in a good way for Rushville. I'd like to see him try and put some points on the board and make somewhat of a game out of it. Kicks away and it squibs its way around. So the kick rolls back into the end zone for a touchback. So the ball is going to be 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Play stopped right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So now 2nd and 10, ball still on the 20-yard line. Pass is incomplete, intended for Isaac Sliger. Now 3rd down, 10 yards to go to move the chains. 7:47 left in the first half. Don't know who exactly that pass was intended for. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think we might have a punt coming back again.
4th down is something Rushville has been very known about his entire game.
Burnett set back to return. Penalty flags fly. After the punt, there shouldn't have really been much contact between anybody. Don't know exactly what's going on. Rushville had a sideline warning, so no real penalty, just a warning, but Mount Vernon's going to take over at the 47-yard line.
They're going to have to keep that in check if they want to make sure they can continue to play tonight.
QB keeper out left. Picks up about 1 yard on the play. So 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Ball spotted on the 46.
With just under 7 minutes to go, Rushville needs to do something here.
So fumble on the play recovered by Anthony Burnett. So Mount Vernon and Coach Armstrong is going to take his first timeout. 6:31 left in the first. 35-0. Marauders out on top. And we'll be right back with more action. And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. 3rd down and 10, ball on the 47. Draws back to pass. Pocket slowly collapsing, tries to get to the outside. Loss of about 2 on the play. Going to bring up the 4th down for the first time tonight for Mount Vernon. I believe the offense is going to stay out on the field. Actually, they will be punting. Anthony Burnett back to punt. So the fumble is recovered by Mount Vernon. And when you think that things could not get any worse for the Lions, when it rains, it pours. Mount Vernon ball on the 6-yard line. First down, ball on the 6. Brought down right around the 4-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go to get in the end zone. So 2nd down and 4. Burnett to the outside. He's going to run it in for the touchdown. So holding on the offense. So he raced the touchdown. So still 2nd down. Ball is going to be on the 13-yard line. Burnett would have had his 3rd touchdown on the night, still in the first half. So 2nd and goal, ball on the 13-yard line. Pass was intended for Burnett. Incomplete. Burnett wanted a pass interference call. Going to bring up 3rd and 13. Ball is handed off to Tyler Dix, and he'll run it in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Make that 163 yards rushing already in the first half. 41-0, Mount Vernon up over Rushville. So our webcast is slowly turning into just one big highlight reel for Mount Vernon. Set back to kick the PAT. The PAT is no good, going to make it 41-0. Mount Vernon out on top. 4:32 left in the first half. And stealing the show tonight is Anthony Burdett and Tyler Dix. 5 touchdowns combined. Almost 300 yards rushing combined. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still in the first half. We'll be right back with the kickoff. And welcome back to Web Sports Machine. 41-0, Mount Vernon out on top over the Rushville Lions. 4:32 left in the first half. Kick's going to be returned by Kyle Tagg. Brought down right around the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10, ball on the 25, 4:27 left in the first half. This is the second of 4 games tonight we'll be broadcasting. Next game is between the Greenfield Central Cougars and the Yorktown Tigers. And ending the nightcap will be the New Palestine Dragons taking on the Eagles of Delta. So make sure you stay tuned for those games. Loss of 3 in the backfield, bringing up 2nd. And about 13 yards to go for the first down. Drops back to pass. It's complete over the middle to about the 37-yard line. It's now 1st and 10, ball on the 39. Clay Tressler and this Lions offense starting to move the ball down the field. This time he's stopped 1 yard shy of the line of scrimmage.
I'd take it for thousands.
Second down, 11 yards to go for the first down. It's going to be a 3rd down, and this offense does not seem to be on the right page tonight. Lots of plays where it seems like Tressler has thrown it to pretty much nobody. There's been incorrect routes, and it definitely shows by the scoreboard, 41-0 Mount Vernon. Again, some confusion on the routes possibly. Going to bring up 4th down. This time Tyler Dix will be back set to return. So Rushville is going to punt the ball away, down by 41. Terrible punt, going to be spotted right around the 50-yard line. So terrific field position for the Marauders. First down, ball on the 50-yard line. It's the ball now on the 41. Second down and about 2 yards to go for the first. Chain Gang forgot to move down the field. 1:43 left in the first half. First down, ball on the 40. So it's now 2nd and 6, 1:18 left in the first half. Pass is incomplete, intended for Tyler Dix, number 24. Going to bring up 3rd down. So Burnett with a gain of 3 yards, going to bring up 4th down and about 4 to go. Going to keep the offense out on the field, I presume. With a 4th down and 4, Coach Doug Armstrong is going to call a timeout, talk this one over. Just 30 seconds until these teams go into halftime. 41-0 Mount Vernon Marauders on top of the Rushville Lions. So far, Tyler Dix, running back for Mount Vernon, has 3 touchdowns, 167 yards, and the other running back for Mount Vernon. Anthony Burnett has 2 touchdowns, 10 carries, and 142 yards. So 2 of these guys putting up some amazing numbers. So with 31 seconds left, play set to resume. 4th down and 4 for the Marauders. As the flags fly, it's going to be a false start, make it 4th and 9.
You know, Adam, I knew we were broadcasting from Indianapolis, but this seems more like a racing spectacle with how many flags we've seen fly this morning.
That's it. There have been a lot so far today. There's been a lot of scores also, 41-0.
But all of that one-sided just for Mount Vernon.
So on 4th and 9, they stopped Dix from getting the first down. So they will turn the ball over on downs, give it to Rushville. 19 seconds left before they go into halftime. Drops back to pass, scrambles around, flags fly. So runs around for just enough to get 2 yards. So the holding penalty will push him back 10 yards. So 1st and 25, ball on the 17-yard line. And that run will take us into halftime. The Mount Vernon Marauders coming out and showing one heck of an offensive display, up 41-0 over the Rushville Lions. Make sure you stay tuned for the second half of this game, and we'll be right back. You are watching Web Sports Machine.